How was your day?
That was good. Blessed of the Lord. Hope everybody else is blessed. I know if you're alive, then you're blessed.
Did you have something at work that you want to share with me?
Yeah, I had a guy came by and made a delivery today from Savannah. He last few times he's come, he's been hurting pretty bad, and what he does requires a lot of physical strength and a lot of movement, and moving heavy stuff, and he's had back problems and hip problems, and I'd like to ask the ones of you that will, I know there's a lot out there praying for me, and I thank you for it. It's very humbling, tough. To think somebody take time out of their day to pray for somebody else, with as busy as we all are these days. I think the enemy tries to keep us busy so we'll forget what we should be doing. But back to my story, I would like to ask people that would, if they'd remember Kenny in prayer. Like I say, he's having a lot of back problems and hip problems. And like I say, his job requires a lot of heavy movement. And ones that will, if they would lift him up in prayer, I would be very much appreciative. I'm sure he would too. Because he's been to doctors and had tests run. He's got diagnosis, one thing or another. He's been getting help, but nothing's really helped him a lot yet. Which I know prayer works. I know the Lord's our healer. Doctors can only do so much. And I'm not knocking doctors. I thank the Lord for doctors. And the Lord uses doctors. But my trust is in the Lord. It's not in doctors. I go to them and I use them, and I do what they say. But the Lord has the final say. And I didn't know if Kenny, if he knew the Lord or not. And we talked a little bit today before he left. And I believe he does know the Lord. And we talked about the Lord, and I prayed for him before we left, before he left. And he's a really good guy. And like I say, he's like the rest of us. We have to work for a living. And like I say, his job requires a lot of heavy lifting and moving. And it's something that's very hard to do when you got back problems and you got hip problems. It'd mean a lot to me. I know it would to him, like I said before. Ones that would, if they remember him in prayer. And if you would, which I know there's a lot of others that need prayer too. Many people that need prayer. And just pray, Lord, that if we would, in our busy schedules, we could remember to take time and remember those that, are hurt and pain and just really in bad shape. Like I say, this guy, I've known him for years. And it hurts me to see people hurt. Especially when a guy as good a guy as this guy is. And his livelihood's dependent upon it. It's just, like I say, if those of you that would, if you remember him in prayer, I'd appreciate it. Thank you.